before we get to the casino and that, because I could see them, Traficante, the boss of Florida, Sonny acting street boss. I mean, this could be a moneymaker from me to you, nonstop. And you said you engineered that. Now, how many people were involved in setting that up from the FBI side?
Well, there was myself, two other undercovers who were running the club. You see, that club was actually another undercover operation. And they had contacted me to see if I could engineer this marriage and get Sonny and the Bonannos to come down there, which I was able to do through. What happened was that I was down in Miami with Lefty. Lefty's in every picture here, and what we did was we engineered what we call a bump. In other words, these undercover agents, they knew where I was going to be, so they were in the same restaurant, and they'd come up, "Hey, Donnie, how you doing? Oh, my, Tony, Chico, hadn't seen you in a long time, what's going on?" And Lefty's there, "Oh, well, we got a nightclub, and we're running this, we're doing that." And that perks up Lefty's ears, because
has to. Oh yeah.
That's another flag planted somewhere else, So I introduce him, and after introduction and everything, "Hey, why don't you come to the club, visit us, see what's going on?" So that's how that was engineered. So we went to the club. I went to the club, me and Lefty. Not then, I don't know, maybe a week or so later. And, it's a nice nightclub. It's on like 5 acres, tennis courts, the whole Megillah. Of course, he's got to tell Sonny. So we go back, we tell Sonny about it. And, we can't do anything because it's Traficante's territory. It's Florida. I mean, we can't really do anything illegal under the flag of the Bonannos. So that's how. So Sonny gets in touch, and the way it works, the same way it worked in Milwaukee. Sonny gets in touch with the Bonanno consigliere. He gets in touch with Traficante's consigliere. And they say, "Hey, we got one of our guys." Now, they got to lie and say that the two undercovers are Bonanno guys that have been with the Bonannos for years, And they got a nightclub, and they're not, it's just a regular nightclub. That's okay because it's legit. So they can, even though we're claiming they were under the Bonanno umbrella, it was a legit club. So it was okay with Traficante. But then, Sonny says, "We like to start doing casino nights out of there, and that's an illegal thing, the way they're doing it. So that's why we had the first meeting with Traficante. He okayed it. The second meeting was to discuss we had already set a date and everything for the casino night, and we were waiting for his guys to come up from Miami to mark the cards and everything. So that's where it stood at that point in time.
Well, it's very interesting in that I think Lefty uses the term gimmick. Yeah, it's a gimmick. I mean, this was a good gimmick, Joe.
It was more than a gimmick; it was a scam.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. But I could see where they could really visualize the profits that could come from the casino nights, and then an ongoing thing. Now,
yeah, because everything was rigged. All the games were rigged.
Now, the $5,000 that you brought up, of which you're going to give $1,000 as to polish to give to Santo Traficante. You were controlling that money. Was that? Did you have it cash? Did you have it in an account? How did that work?
It's money that I had cash, and a lot of it I was running a bookmaking operation in Florida for Sonny. So that money was from the bookmaking operation. And I had money on the street, Shylocking money on the street. So that's what that was for. And I had another undercover, Eddie, that I had, I had put in charge of running the Shylock and the bookmaking. But it was all under the umbrella, of the Bonannos.
But now see, to me, this is all street creds for you, because I mean you're on the street with a bookmaking loan sharking operation. You're setting up guys down there that they didn't have any contact with, that they got to say, hey, this is Sonny and this is Donnie. He's sharp. He's always out there looking. He's got this thing, boom, and not to have suspicion.
Yeah. Now, why do you think Mira made such a move to get me back?
Yeah, he knew you could think on your feet. He knew you were out in the street, and seeing pictures of you then, and hearing some of the conversation. I mean, when you said to Lefty, "Hey, if they try to hurt you, I'll hurt them." I mean, it was very convincing, Joe.
Well, you had to be. You're into life with them.
One false step, and you're bye-bye, and the whole operation's bye-bye.
From Jam Street Media.